It's a choice. Wishing you all happiness, clarity, and freedom today. Wishing you a happy eclipse day, everyone. Today is the day of the solar eclipse in the sign of Taurus, and it's a rainy day where I'm at. It's a rainy Saturday, day of the eclipse. Powerful, powerful energies coming in on this day. Okay, we have Rahu, the North Node, in Taurus. We have Uranus in Taurus. We have the Sun in Taurus, and we have the Moon in Taurus. So expect a lot of powerful energy today. Today's going to be a wonderful day. Okay, it's a choice. It is a choice. You have the choice in every single moment of what you want to focus on. And this is really what I'm starting to realize. In this video, I want to talk about how to effortlessly flow through life. Okay, how to effortlessly flow through life. It's a choice. Like I said, it is a choice. If you want to flow through life nice and easy, flow. You're tired of being stuck in your head all day. You're tired of worrying. You're tired of all this anxiety. You're tired of all this fear and depression. I'm tired of it too, okay? I am tired of it all. And I just want to live a peaceful, flowing life. I just want to effortlessly flow through this life, have fun, love people around me, and just enjoy it. And if you're struggling to do this, like I am at times, and especially right now with all these powerful energies, if you are struggling to do this, I want to remind you that it's always a choice. And given that you always have the choice to choose what you want to focus on in every moment, whether you're conscious of it or not, you are choosing to focus on everything in your life that you are focusing on. You are choosing it, consciously or unconsciously. And when we begin to consciously choose what we want to focus on, we begin to take control of our lives. And we really need to let go of distractions. We need to let go of things that are bogging us down, things that are in the way of us enjoying our lives. Okay, we need to be able to consciously choose what it is that is in our way, and then choose against it, okay, consciously. And like I said, it is not easy to do this always, because there are things that are pulling our attention certain ways. There are things that are begging for us to just focus on them, because we believe that by doing that, we can actually take control and make things right. But when you realize that you do something for a certain amount of time and it's just not working, you know what you should be focusing on. You know what you should be giving your energy. And it's so powerful, because whatever you choose to focus on, you literally are feeding that energy, and it's going to grow. It's so crazy how this works. It almost happens in the background, but whenever you focus on something, it is going to grow in your own mind, because you are strengthening that neural pathway in your brain. So literally, whatever you focus on for a continued amount of time becomes your entire reality. Your entire reality, your thoughts, your brain waves, your brain patterns. This is a result of what you are focusing on, and this is why it's a choice. If you choose to focus on things that you know are going to set you free, things that you know are right to focus on, rather than focusing on things that you know aren't going to get you anywhere, if you direct your focus within, direct your attention within rather than without, you begin to take control over your reality. Okay? You are creating new pathways in your brain, and this is how you become an alchemist. This is how you create your own reality. And you are always creating your own reality. You are always doing this. But it's easy to be unconscious of it. It's easy to be unconscious of the fact that you are constantly creating your life, right? And it is so incredibly difficult sometimes to not focus on something because it's just like eating at you. You need to focus on it. But when you choose against that urge, if you have an urge to do something, to say something, to focus on something, to think about something, when you choose against it and follow your intuition, follow what you know you need to be focusing on, and just let it go. And when you do this, you start to flow through life. You start to gain your power back. You start to flow through this energy. And it's really amazing when you get good at it. And I'm still working on it. I am still working on this. It is not easy. Do not get me wrong. This is so difficult, especially right now, I feel. During this time, when these energies are really coming in, there's going to be things that you want to focus on. But if you do, they're going to bring you down, and it's going to keep bringing you down because what you focus on grows. And that thing is going to grow in your mind. It's going to keep growing in your mind, and it's not going to help you in the long run. So I encourage you to try your hardest to choose what you want to focus on and be conscious. This is so key because when we become consciously aware of the choices we are constantly making throughout this life, because like I said, we're always making choices, whether we're conscious of it or not. We're always choosing where we direct our attention, where we siphon our energy. We are always choosing. And when you become conscious and aware by letting go of distractions, by going within, you become aware of these choices that you are making. You become aware. And when you are aware of what you're doing, you can stop it. You can become the observer. You can control. You have more awareness, and more awareness is more happiness, okay? More awareness is more happiness. Excuse me. Another way to start to flow effortlessly through this life is to do more of what you love, okay? Now this also connects to the first point. When you do what you love, you're focusing on what you love. And when you do that, that's going to grow in your mind. It's going to grow. So when you do more of what you love, what brings you that real passion, that real joy, you will begin to flow through life and be happy. And the thing about doing what you love, the thing about this is that you don't have to try to find it. You are just going to do it naturally. And how you know it's something that you love, you wouldn't even be willing to do it if it wasn't something that you even love a little bit, right? If it was really something you hated, that you truly did not love at all, you wouldn't even be able to make yourself do it, okay? So if there's something that you think you love it, but you just really can't make yourself do it, it's just really not happening, chances are it's not something you love. Like, the simple fact that I'm even doing this right now shows that I at least love it a little bit. There's at least some sort of love for this that I'm doing right now, filming videos, talking about life. The fact that I'm even doing it at all is proof that it's something that I somewhat love and something that I enjoy, at least a little bit. And I know I do enjoy it because I'm doing it. So if there's something that you want to do in life, go ahead and do it. But don't get bogged down with really finding what it is that you love, okay? If it's something you love, you're just going to do it. It's just going to happen. You're not going to have to force it. So what we need to do now, the only thing we need to do is allow ourselves to do what we love by not forcing yourself to do what you don't love. It's so simple. It's so simple. Allow yourself to do what you love by not forcing yourself to do what you don't love. And this goes back to being consciously aware. When you are consciously aware, you can see yourself forcing yourself to do something that you don't love. Back when I was at school, I realized that I was forcing myself to do the homework. I dreaded it. I dreaded doing the homework. I did not want to do it. I dreaded going to class. I asked myself, why am I doing this? Why am I here? And I realized the only reason why I was there doing the homework, even all throughout high school, all throughout school, the only reason I was actually doing it was because I was kind of being forced to. It's kind of like I was being forced to do it, because I would never have chosen to just do that worksheet if I didn't have to, right? I wouldn't just choose to do that. So the thing is, you gotta choose wisely, okay? Allow yourself to do what it is that you love by realizing when you are forcing yourself to do something that you don't love. Okay, yeah, in school, I realized I was forcing myself to do this. I realized that this is not resonating with me. This is not what I want to do. This is not really me, okay? And I became consciously aware of that, and then I let it go. I let it go, I dropped out, and now I'm happier. I am so much happier, so much more free, and I'm still finding my way. Of course, I'm in my early journey. We're all on our journeys, finding our way. But every little step matters. Every little step is a new neural connection changing in your brain. Every single choice, every single moment matters. Every single moment matters. So when you begin to have more and more instances where you can just enter the present moment, become aware of your energy, become aware when you're forcing yourself to do something, that's a victory. Whenever you can choose to enter the present moment rather than give in to the urge to focus on something else outside of you, that's a victory, okay? Celebrate these little victories because they all add up and they all matter so much. All these little victories really do matter. They really do matter more than we think, okay? And when you really start to appreciate it, appreciate the journey you're on, appreciate where you're headed, appreciate what you're doing, and let go of everything else that is outside of you, you can really begin to live the life that you want to live. And rather than it being an idea in the future, something that you got to go attain, it becomes your reality. It becomes your reality. And then you just start to flow effortlessly through this life, okay? And understand also that we're not always going to be perfect. There are going to be times when I focus on something that I don't want to focus on, and it brings me down and I feel sad. Then I can choose to let that past thing go and just focus on the present moment, focus on nothing in particular. When you are focusing on nothing in particular, your attention is actually within. Because when your focus is not on anything outside of you, the only other place it could be is within, on what's happening right here. That's another thing I realize that I'm starting to learn, is that when you're really in the present moment, your focus isn't on anything outside of you. It is not on anything 3D, anything material, anything outside of you. It is purely within. Your focus, your attention is purely within. And that's the place that I want to start to enter more often. And it has everything to do with being aware, being conscious, letting go of distractions that are in your way. And it's a process, okay? It is a process. Flowing through life is a process. It's not always going to be easy, but I assure you that if you keep trying, keep focusing, keep showing up to your own life rather than giving up, okay? Never give up. If you do this, then you will find yourself to be more happy. You're going to start to flow more, and life's going to be so amazing for you. And I can't wait to see where we're headed. We're a family here on this channel. I appreciate all of your comments in the comment section. We're growing. The family's growing. We're creating a community. I want to create a positive community where we can all support each other on our journeys, because we're always going to be on the journey, right? We're always going to be on the journey. All I'm doing is sharing my journey, sharing what I'm learning. Don't look at me as this guy that's way up here that knows everything, because to be honest, I don't know everything. All I know is my own experiences, my own insights, things that I'm learning on my journey. And the point of all this is just to connect with you guys. You guys can have someone to relate to. You cannot feel so alone. You can feel more connected, because I made a video on this a while ago, but human connection is so essential. Human connection is natural. Human connection is essential to life, and that's what we're doing here. We're connecting. We're creating a positive, loving community, and it is really amazing. It is really, really spectacular, and I am starting to be really grateful for what is happening here, for this community, for this platform, for everything. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I love all of you guys. Don't forget to comment below how you're feeling about life. Don't be afraid. Just let me know. We can connect that way. Don't forget to like the video. Absolutely obliterate it. Obliterate the like button. They changed the animation. It moves now when you click the like button. So check it out. Click the like button and you can see that new animation if you haven't. But don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell. I love each and every single one of you. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.